Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and I'm so happy to have you joining me today for another Sunday reset video. It feels like it has been 100 years since I filmed a Sunday reset. I don't know if it feels that way for you because my videos are still coming up. However, I have been so terribly sick this month and really struggling. So today was the first day I was finally feeling better and so excited to get my house back in order. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm starting out here in my kitchen. Now, I had ordered my groceries and there were no times on Saturday to have them delivered. And so I had them delivered Friday night. So my husband and I put away all of the perishable items, and then I decided to wait and put away the rest of the items the following day. I was just so tired. So that's what you're seeing here. I cleaned out the fridge. These are just some leftovers that didn't get eaten. So I'm just cleaning out those, and then we're going to put away the rest of the items. So yeah, like I said, I've just been really, really sick. I was battling with some pneumonia. Started off as RSV, I believe. Started off as a common cold. Pretty sure I got it on Halloween. We had our Halloween party, and I think the entire street got sick. So just part of, change of the season, and that's what happens. I am very susceptible to things like that because I've got asthma, but I'm definitely feeling better. I'm on a ton of antibiotics, steroids, all of the above, and I am just feeling so much more like myself. I know I don't sound like myself necessarily yet, but I am feeling so much better. So thank you to everybody who messaged me on Instagram, asking, wishing me good wishes and telling me to get well and asking if I was okay. I sincerely appreciate that. Worst part about it was I was sick for my birthday. My birthday is on the 17th, and unfortunately, I just did not feel well. I was in quick care the night before. I'm just happy to be on the mend. So thank you to everybody who, checked in on me, and sorry about last week's Sunday reset. I did try to still put something up, and I tried out doing the a cleaning marathon. So you have to let me know down below if you ended up watching that video or if you even realized that it was a marathon, but figured it was a good way to still put up a Sunday reset even though I wasn't able to film one. So now that I'm back up and running, it's time to get my house back in order. It was really messy. Things had just kind of fallen apart this week, and it was time to get things put back together. So that's what I'm doing here. I actually filmed this yesterday on Saturday, spent the first part of my day just kind of getting the house back together, and then I went and spent some birthday money at Hobby Lobby, and then we had a family movie night. It was lovely. So that was my day. So hopefully your week is off to a good start, and just going to go ahead and take some time to get my groceries put away. Then we'll move into some deeper cleaning. guys, getting excited for Thanksgiving. I am so happy to be feeling better. I was worried that I wasn't going to have the energy to host Thanksgiving, but I'm feeling tremendously better and I am ready. I put in my grocery order for all of the rest of the goodies for Thanksgiving. I'm going to start working on some pies probably today. I'm so looking forward to it, and I'm also looking forward to decorating for Christmas. I actually decided to get a new Christmas tree this year, so stay tuned for Wednesday's video. I'm going to be putting up the Christmas tree and decorating that. My family and I did agree that we're ready. It was snowing here this past week, and the snow just instantly made me ready to have the Christmas tree up. I don't know that I'm ready to do like full-blown Christmas decorating yet, but after Thursday's Thanksgiving dinner, I'm definitely going to be ready. It has been so cold here in New England this week. It seemed like it was so nice. We were having a lot of rain and it was actually pretty warm. It was in the high 60s and low 70s, and it was so muggy and steamy that I actually turned on our air conditioner because I was struggling to breathe. However, this week it is all shifted. We have not gotten out of the 40s during the day and we are in the 20s at night, and it's like instantly cold and feels like winter. So we've been just kind of hunkering down here at home. We went and got everybody some electric blankets this year, to just electric throws, just to kind of keep them a little bit warmer. With the price of electricity, the price of propane, man, I was like, we got to find other ways to stay warm, and the heated blankets seem to be the way. So looking forward to snuggling with those. I've got one on my lap right now. But man, it really has gotten cold. Is it cold where you are? I've been watching what's happening in upstate New York. My brother-in-law and a lot of my family live in upstate New York, my husband's family. And man, they're just getting pummeled with snow. So I think there was one part in upstate New York, maybe Buffalo, that got like 70 inches. Just insane. Is it snowing where you are? I know it's snowing in Colorado where my mom is. She's got a lot of snow. So tell me what it's like where you are. Does it already feel like winter and Christmas? I also want to take a quick second to talk about some new cloths that I picked up on Amazon. So I wanted something that was going to give me a nice polish as I was cleaning. That's the only thing I don't like about the paper towels. I like using paper towels because I feel like it's a lot cleaner than using a rag. However, I don't feel like they give me a nice polish on my countertops. So I purchased these black microfiber cloths on Amazon, and oh my goodness, I am obsessed with these. They make everything look super clean and polished, and I just love the finish that they give. They do such a great job. They were incredibly affordable. I'll have them linked for you down below, but these are the best cleaning cloths I have ever used, and I love that they're black because if they get stained, that's okay. I think they came in a pack of 12, maybe 8. I can't remember. Like I said, I'll have it linked for you down below, but there's several of them. So while I'm cleaning, you'll see me just grabbing new ones because it's nice to just be able to grab, another one. And I feel like it's way less wasteful than the paper towels, even though I feel like those are so much cleaner. But this way, I just toss them. I don't use them. I wait until like all sides are used, and then I just toss them into the wash, and I just grab another one. And because there's so many in the package, it just works out really well. So if you're on the hunt for some new microfiber cloths, I would definitely check those out. Like I said, I'll have them linked for you down below. And I was just on the hunt for something that, gave me a better polish. And I'm really glad that I found those. It was total fluke. I just searched and there they were. So sometimes it works out like that. Danny and I spent some time this morning on Saturday morning to go do a little bit of winter shopping. Like I said, winter just kind of sprung up on us. So we went down to Target. They were having a big 30% off sale of all of their winter gear. So we were able to get new coats. That coat you just saw me putting away was the new coat that I got for my oldest son. We also got everybody new sweatshirts, gloves. My oldest son needed a new pair of snow boots because his feet are just growing. He's so tall. I know you guys never really see him, but he is taller than my husband and I. He just towers over us. He's just my little man child. But they had a sale on socks, on pajamas. So we grabbed everybody some stuff for the winter, and I felt like I got a lot of stuff. Usually I leave Target, and I'm like, how did I spend all that and only leave with this? But this time I actually felt like I was leaving with what I spent. So I was really happy with, how we did there. And I just checked the Target app, and they do have some more sales. I think they've got 40% off of men and women's clothing right now on select clothing. So definitely check that out. They also have a ton of sales on Thanksgiving food. So if you're still on the hunt, or if you like to use things like stuffing and that kind of stuff outside of Thanksgiving, I would look into that because gotta love a good sale. So as we move into the living room here, you're going to notice there in the corner of the sectional are my pillows from my bed. And that's because for the past 3.5 weeks, I have slept on the couch right there in the corner for a number of reasons. I started sleeping there so that Danny could get some sleep because I was just coughing so much all night long. And then I realized that I needed to be propped up way more than just with a couple of pillows. So I basically slept like full blown sitting up. I also had my nebulizer breathing treatment plugged in right there on the wall, had it kind of sitting up on the ledge there for me. It was like a little hospital bed. It was horrible and wonderful at the same time. And God bless my husband. He would come out there and sleep with me, but I just kept making him go back to the room. So he'd sleep with me out there on the weekends and try to keep me company, but I just felt so bad. He needed his sleep, and there was no point in both of us being miserable and tired. But I am happy to report that the past 2 nights I have slept in my bed and I have slept wonderfully. I am just really making a turn for the better. It's wonderful. I felt so bad. I've missed so much work between working from home and, taking sick days, going to doctor's visits, and it just was crazy. And there was even one point, you guys, I even made an ER visit because I was really stressed. I've been hospitalized with pneumonia before, and I was so afraid, but I'm glad I caught it early enough and finally feeling better. You can tell my house was definitely in need of a good clean because my family's been taking care of me, and I'm happy that everything is on the up and up. I'm going to go ahead and take some time to water my plants. I'm also going to feed them. Have you guys noticed a change in your house plants since the change of the season? I definitely have seen a slower growth, and I have had some yellowing leaves. That's completely normal. Do not panic if your houseplants turn a little bit yellow, if you get a few yellow leaves at the start of the change of the season. Your houseplants have to adjust to the change in the amount of light they're getting as well. So it doesn't mean that they're dying, doesn't mean anything. It just means that, they're just adjusting to the change of the season, and that's perfectly okay. You just saw Ryan pop in there. He was coming to tell me he had his little friend over from next door. Usually they play outside for hours and hours and hours and hours, but it was so chilly this day. That's why you only saw me clean the inside of the doors. However, they did go outside for a little while, all bundled up in their jackets and their gloves, but now they were playing inside, and he was coming to tell me he won the game. But anyway, like I was saying, don't be panicked if you notice some yellowing of your house plants. Just make sure you stay on your watering schedule. Water at least once a week, even if it's just a little bit. And you can check the soil sometimes depending on the type of heater that you have in your house. Like if you have a pellet stove or something that makes things really dry, which the winter does, you'll probably need to water your plants just a little bit more, or maybe invest in a humidifier for inside your home. But I've never had to do that. I just water them usually at least once a week, maybe every 10 days, because they definitely will slow down on their growth, and they'll still get plenty of sun. Don't worry. You just might notice a little bit of a slower movement in your plants. And so many of you send me messages either here on YouTube or on Instagram about how inspired you've been to either pick up houseplants for your home or to go back to having houseplants that you're propagating in your own home. And I love that. There is nothing more fresh than pops of green all throughout your home, where you have real living things, bringing clean air and just looking really beautiful. It's such a great way to add color into your home. So thank you guys for sharing all of that with me. And the last thing on our list for today is mopping. When I was done with this chore, I thought to myself, I probably should have had Danny do that. I was really out of breath and really tired, but it really needed it. I'm glad that I got it done. I did end up having him do the bedroom. He was in our bedroom working on laundry this whole day and just getting laundry sorted, put away. We had so much laundry to do, and it just takes forever with how many kiddos and everything we have here in our house. But he was doing that, so I did have him mop in our bedroom, but I was just glad to get this done and get the house back in shape. And Charlie was just glad to have the sun in the front of the house so she could sit and enjoy her sun bath here in the entryway. that is it, my friends, for this week's Sunday Reset video. Thank you so much again for all of your patience as I healed and got better. So happy to be back. I told my husband yesterday it felt so good to be filming again, and I'm excited for Christmas content. Make sure you come back Wednesday to see my first Christmas video of the year. And as always, I hope you guys have a lovely week. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, my friends.